Radio check. Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. Okay, Dennis, we've got 2 laps to get the job done. Black flag will need to come into the pits to serve it. The track temperature is falling. It's now 28 Celsius. Cold tyres all round. The leader's just done a 150.82. That puts you 0.18 off the pace. That lap was a 151.00. Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 2 time is okay. Pole position. You're now 0.7 quicker than second. That's the end of the session, P2.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Look. Look.
Good luck. Good luck.
10 seconds. P2, car number 18. This is a rolling start. Stay in the pole row in the right column. The safety car speed is 96 kilometers per hour.
Good talk, buddy.
Okay, Dennis, stay calm, focus. Go, go, go. Start's alright, let's build on it. Stick to the plan, don't be intimidated here. Left side, clear left.
Yo yo. Yeah. Doing good, what about you?
Okay, Dennis, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. You're now in the lead. Sector 3 time is fast. The gap to Burden behind is now 0.5.
Nice.
Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits. On your right. Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Car, clear right.
No. Plans kind of fell apart.
Alright, Dennis, on your left. Still there. Clear left. Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you. Sector 3 time is quick. That was 150.44.
Yeah, I think so.
This fucker's trying to distract you. Don't let him. Sector 1 is quick. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. Time to get defensive, mate. Okay, Dennis, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Just ignore him, he'll go away.
Yeah. But the next team event is the N24, yeah.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining. Use all the track, force them to find the gap. Our fuel window opens on lap 9. It'll end on lap 16. There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like neat. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace. That's the fastest lap. You've just done a 148.04. Don't let this guy intimidate you. Car right. right side's clear. Come on, keep pushing. Left side, clear left. The lap time was at 1:48.78. The gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 1.8. The gap to Coerting behind is now 1.8 seconds. The gap behind is now 1.9 seconds. The gap behind is now 2.2 seconds. We need to find a tent in sector 2. The gap to Coerting behind is increasing. It's now 2.2. The gap to Coerting behind is now 2.3 seconds. Fastest lap was at 1:48.00. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. You're catching the slower cars. The gap behind is now 2.3 seconds. The gap to P2 behind is now 2.4. Incident in the hairpin. Looks like it's Coerting and Schumann. Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace.
Next time, Danny, just get a tow while
Is
trying to
really
put a
good. The
cross
gap's
track
now
in.
3.6. That lap time was 1:48.65. You're approaching car right. Right side's clear. Sector 2 is car right. Clear right, car right. He's still there. Clear right. The gap to Burden behind is now 2.2 seconds. Slower class car ahead. The gap to P2 behind is now 2.2 seconds. Car left, clear left. The gap to P2 behind is now 1.7. There's an incident in Sunset. Yellow flag, watch out.
Calm it down, will we?
Burden is gaining on you. The gap's now. There's an incident in Christensen. That lap time was 1:50.58. Alright Dennis, there's a group of slower cars on your right side's clear. Right side. Clear right. On your right. Still there. Right side's clear. The gap behind is now 1.3 seconds. Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left. Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace. The gap to Burden behind is now 1.8. The gap to Burden behind is now 2.9. Car clear, car right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Car left. Clear left. You're approaching a group of slower cars. The gap to left side. Clear left. The gap behind is now 2.8. That was at 151.22. Car right, slower, clear right. Incident in Christensen. You think it might be Julian? The gap behind is now 2. Car right, clear right.
My God!
Car left, clear left. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap behind is now 2.8 seconds. You've got half your fuel left. The gap to P2 behind is now 2.7 seconds. Left side, clear left. Right side's clear, P2 is getting closer. The gap's now 3.3. Left side, clear left. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. The gap to Burdon behind is now 2.8. Slower car ahead. This is their class leader. The gap to the left side. Clear left. Sector 3 is 1.7 off the pace. Your lap time was 150.71. There's an incident in Sunset. It looks like Menguire. The gap to B2 behind is now 1.4. The gap to P2 behind is now 1.1 seconds. Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. The gap to P2 behind is now 1.2. Stay between the lines, please, Dennis. The gap behind is now 0.9.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty low split, so. And also, like, two of the guys that were in the front pack, they crashed a little bit ago, so.
Coming up on a slower class car, the pit window is now open. The gap behind, car right. Right side's clear. The gap behind is now 0.26. Use all the track, force him to find the gap. He's faster than you into the hairpin. We just had a warning for cutting the track. Okay, Dennis, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. We don't expect any traffic on the pit exit. On exit, we should be in position 8. It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up, stay smooth. On your left. Clear left. You're coming up on a slower car. On your right. Clear right. Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
Miguel, when you got the room, take it, man.
Keep your concentration. Make the bastard work for it. Defend your position. Don't let him through. them do the work. Slower class car ahead. Okay, Dennis, don't let this guy distract you. Clear left. Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way round. Cut clear right. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left. New fastest lap for Burnham, 147.69. That lap was a 147.75. We're matching race pace. Don't let this guy distract you. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Slower class car ahead. Car left, clear left. Okay Dennis, don't let this guy distract you. Bit quicker than us entering the hairpin. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Car left. Clear left. Roberts is pitting from P11. We think he'll come out just in front. Don't be distracted. Defend your position. Let's see how wide you can make this thing. Okay Dennis, we're halfway home. We think about 3 laps of fuel remaining. You've just done a 149.33. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.6 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.43 off the pace. You're coming up on a slower class car. Defend hard, make them right side. Still there. Right side's clear. Car left. Clear left. You're a second off the pace in sector 1. Good stuff, mate. This is fucking excellent. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Marco is pitting from position 6. We think he'll come out just in front of you. Only 2 laps of fuel left. That last lap was an incident in Le Mans. We think it might be Julian. Alright Dennis, you need to pass this track, you're losing too much time. Lama behind is pitting. Slower class car ahead. Come on, just send it. front is now 0.8. Car left. Clear left. The gap in front is now 0.39. Car left. Clear left. Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace. Buanli is pitting from position 2. We think he'll be close in front of you when he exits. Okay, Dennis, this bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past. Coming up on a slower class car. Okay, mate, we really think you should pass this guy. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. Your last lap time was at 148.79. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. Come on, find a way around, we're losing time. Pass the bastard, come on, do it now. The gap to coming up on a slower class car. Left side, clear left, the gap to V1 ahead is increasing, it's now 1.3. In this lap, box this lap please Dennis, sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap to P1 ahead is now 1.1. The leader, look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. We should come out into position 3. Burden in front is pitting. Burden, car number 7 is now leading. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Left front 83%, left rear 82. You're all clear, stay behind the line. "15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go." Nice one, Dennis. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. You're coming up on a slower car. Left side, clear left, use all the track, force him to find the gap. Quicker than you entering the hairpin. Alright Dennis, you're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting, they might not notice you. Car left, clear left. Left side, clear left. Car right, clear right, the gap to Julian behind is now 2.8 seconds. This is brilliant, keep it up. You're in the lead. On your left, clear left. Sector 1 is 0.49 off the pace. The gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 9.7 seconds. The gap to Burden behind is now 10 seconds. Slower class car ahead. Car, right side's clear. Sector 3 is a second off the pace. You've just done a 149.51.
Cambiaste ruedas, Sergio.
The gap to P2 behind is now 9.8 seconds. Burden is closing in. The gap is now 9.2. They're faster than us into the hairpin. On your right. Clear right. Okay, Dennis, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Awesome stuff, mate. Keep it coming. Burden is getting closer. The gap's come down to 6.0 seconds. The gap to Burden behind is now 5.7. Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace. P2 is reeling you in. The gap's now 5.6 seconds. Slower class car ahead. Burden is gaining on you. The gap is now 5.2. Car right, clear right. The gap to P2 behind is now 5.3 seconds. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. The gap behind is now 5.1.
Really, dude?
The gap to Burden behind is now 5.3 seconds.
No, dude, I followed you for laps, and every fucking lap you braked way before when you
off
just
the
did.
pace.
The fucking act like that wasn't operating.
Burden 147.64. The gap to B2 behind is now 4.6 seconds. The gap behind is now 4.4 seconds. The gap behind is now 4.9. You've used half your fuel. The gap behind is now 4.3. Slower class car ahead. The gap to P2 behind is now 4.3. The gap to Burden behind is now 4.0 seconds. Okay, Dennis, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. You need to find a 10th in Sector 3. That was 148.90. The gap to P2 behind is now 3.9 seconds. You're leading. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. P2 is getting closer. The gap's now 3.6 seconds. They're quicker than us through Christensen. Burden is getting closer. The gap is now, you're coming up on a slower car. 5 minutes left. Come on, keep your shit together. We can win this. Left side. Clear left. The gap to B2 behind is now 2.2 seconds. Left side, clear left. Burden is closing the gap. It's now 2.0 seconds. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. That lap time was 149.82. The gap to P2 behind is now 0.48. behind is now 0.32. You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position. Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace. The gap behind is now 0.34. Clear left. Yellow flag. Right side. Clear right. Okay, Dennis. Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Slower class car ahead. Only 2 more laps of fuel. 3 wide, you're on. Right side's clear. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. That lap time was 150.41. Car right, clear right. There's an incident in Collier. It looks like it's Mendez. Coming up on a slower class car. The car in front of us is now 1 lap behind. Pay attention to track limits, please, Dennis. Yellow flag. On your right, right side's clear. 1 more lap to go. Stay focused. Car right. Clear right. Car clear right. On your right. Clear right. There's an incident in Cunningham. Slower class car ahead. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Car right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left. Two litres remaining. Car left. Clear left. On your right. Still there. Clear right. 1 litre remaining. Well done, Dennis. Great win. You deserved that today. pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. We've got 2 laps to set a decent time. Has just done a 131.01 P2. You're currently 0.23 off the pace. That lap was a 131.24. The leader has just done a 130.82. Has just done a 131.23. Sector 1 time is good. The leader has just done a 130.73. That's pole. That's the end of the session. You're on pole. Well done. .40 minutes. You're in pole. Rolling start. Get ready. Stay in the pole row in the right column. Safety car speed is 91 kilometers per hour. Be ready. Green, green, green. Well done, Dennis. Good start. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. The gap to Luke behind is now 0.8. The gap to Luke behind is now 0.46. The gap to Luke behind is now 0.28. Okay, Dennis, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. Your sector 2 time is quick. Hold your nerve. Make them do the work. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Sector 3 time's okay. That last lap was at 1:31.50. Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you. Don't let this guy intimidate you. Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. Alright, Dennis. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated here. We're matching race pace. You're in the lead. That lap was a 1:30.94. The fuel window opens on lap 9. It'll close on lap 19. We're a tenth off the pace in sector 3. Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around. Sector 1 time is good. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Okay, Dennis, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Use all the track, force them to find the gap. We've been warned about track limits. The gap to P2 behind is now 0.7. The gap to Luke behind is now 0.6. There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like it's Martinez. Luke is closing it down. The gap has come down to 0.47. Incident in turn 5. It looks like Martinez. Keep your concentration. Make the bastard work for it. Sector 2 is 0.28 off the pace. Okay, Dennis, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make it work for it. Just ignore him, he'll go away. Just done a 1:30.81. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 2 is 0.28 off the pace. Don't be distracted. Defend your position. Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up. It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up, stay smooth. There's an incident in turn 4. We think it might be Luke and Marco. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 2. Last lap time was at 1:30.80. That's your fastest lap today. Sector 3 time is fast. Gap to car number 22 behind is increasing. It's now 3.9 seconds. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 4.2 seconds. good. The gap to car number 22 behind is increasing. It's now 4.3 seconds. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 4.5 seconds. That's the fastest lap of the race. Your lap time was 1:30.40. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 4.5. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 4.4. The gap behind is now 4.6. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 4.9 seconds. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 4.9. You've just done it on 30.94. The gap to P2 behind is now 5.0. Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace. The gap behind is now 5.1. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 5.2 seconds. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 5.5 seconds. The gap behind is now 5.5 seconds. Okay Dennis, we're matching race pace. Your lap time was at 1:30.63. The gap to P2 behind is now 5.7 seconds. Pit window is open. The gap behind is now 5.7. The gap to P2 behind is now 5.9 seconds. Should be coming out into clear air. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 15. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. Okay Dennis, you've got half your fuel left. Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Gap to car number 22 behind is now 6.0 seconds. The gap to P2 behind is now 6.3.
Bingo.
Sector 1 is 0.34
Yeah, full
off
safe,
the
yeah.
pace. The gap to P2 behind is now 6.3.
Sim.
The gap behind is now 6.4. Sector 2 time is okay. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 6.6. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 6.5. Your matching race pace, that lap was at 130.74. Sector 1 is 0.33 off the pace. The gap behind is now 6.8. Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace. The gap behind is now 6.6. The gap behind is now 6.9. The gap behind is now 7.1. The gap to car number 22 behind is increasing. It's now 7.2. You've just done a 130.82. Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace. Sector 2 time is good. Sector 3 time is quick. The gap to car number 22 behind is increasing. It's now 7.3. The gap to car number 22 behind is increasing. It's now 7.4 seconds. The gap to car number 22 behind is decreasing. It's now 7.5 seconds. The gap behind is now 7.5. The gap to P2 behind is now 7.7. The quickest right now, that last lap was at 130.77. Sector 2 is 0.25 off the pace. The gap to P2 behind is now 7.9. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. In incident in turn 4. It looks like Wheeler. The gap to car number. There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like it's Wheeler. The gap behind is now 7.9 seconds. The gap to V2 behind is now 7.9.
Oh no, what happened? Dude.
We're halfway home. We estimate 5 laps remaining on this tank. There's an incident in turn 3. We think it might be Wheeler. Sector 1 time's okay. Gap to car number 22 behind is now 8.4. Alright Dennis, we've just cut the track. The gap to V2 behind is increasing. It's now 8.3 seconds. We estimate 4 laps fuel remaining. Keep it within the track limits. You have 5 incident points. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 8.3 seconds. The gap to V2 behind is now 7.3. The car in front of us is 1 lap behind. Mike is entering the pits. He's in P17. He should be a little bit behind when he comes out. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 8.0 seconds. Heads up, there's a car exiting the pits. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 8.0 seconds. You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Kirsch. Car right. Right side's clear. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 8.1. The gap behind is now 8.3 seconds. Okay Dennis, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 8.6 seconds. Your sector 2 time is quick. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 8.6 seconds. The gap behind is now 9.3 seconds. 2 laps of fuel remaining. We're quickest at the moment. The car behind is pitting. That lap was at 1:30.50. Sector 1 is quick. Matthews is pitting from P16. We think he'll come out close in front. The gap to P2 behind is now 12 seconds. The gap to car number 21 behind is now 12 seconds. This is the last lap of fuel. We're setting the pace. That was at 1:30.50. The gap to car number 21 behind is now 12 seconds. Sector 1 time's okay. The gap to car number 21 behind is now 13 seconds. The gap behind is now 13 seconds.
Jedź do środka, jedź do środka. Dawaj, dawaj, dawaj. Dawaj, będę być z tobą.
In this lap, box this lap, sector 2 time is quick. The gap to car number 21 behind is now 13 seconds. What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Okay, Dennis, should be coming out into clear air. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P5. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front left, 83%. Rear left, 90. Pit exit is clear. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The gap ahead is now 7.4. The gap to Lopez ahead is now 7.3. The leader, Lopez, is pitting. Lopez ahead is pitting. You're reeling. Lopez in. The gap's now 4.2. They're slow through turn 10. You're now in the lead. Sector 1 time is good. Okay, Dennis, the next car is 4 laps behind.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
Sector 2 time is good. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 10 seconds. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 10 seconds. Alright Dennis, lap time's pretty consistent. That was 1:30.76. You were 10th off the pace in sector 3. The gap behind is now 10 seconds. The gap to P2 behind is now 10 seconds. The gap behind is now 10 seconds. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 10 seconds. The gap to P2 behind is now 10 seconds. You've just done it on 30.90. The guy behind has just done it on 30.55. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 10 seconds. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 10 seconds. Okay Dennis, gone out of track limits, keep it between the lines. You have 6 incident points. The gap to P2 behind is now 10 seconds. Wheeler is entering the pits. He's in P21. We think he'll come out just behind you. The gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. That's 5 minutes remaining. P1, come on, bring it home. We'll be warned about track limits. You have 7 incident points. The gap to P2 behind is now 10 seconds. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 10 seconds. Sector 1 is quick. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 11 seconds. The gap to B2 behind is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 11 seconds. The gap behind is now 11 seconds. 3 laps of fuel remaining. The gap to P2 behind is now 11 seconds. Sector 1 time is good. The gap to car number 22 behind is now 11 seconds. The gap to car number 22 behind is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. The gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Okay, Dennis, we're matching race pace. You're leading. 2 laps of fuel remaining. Your last lap time was at 1:30.68. Sector 1 time's okay. The car in front of us is a lap behind. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2. The track temperature's rising. It's now 23 Celsius. your shit together. You're not home yet. You've just done a 1:30.82. You're matching race pace. This is good. We need to find a tent in sector 2. 2 litres remaining. Well done, mate. That was absolutely perfect. Great win. That's the end of the session.
Yeah, that's good. Good for the iRacing when it's to recover a little bit. Right. Lost a little bit of safety rating, but that's not too crazy. Doesn't matter too much. We're comfortably in the twos still. They also gained decent amount in the other race, so not too worried about that. Okay, just comparing my fastest lap to the other splits. Not too bad. Would have been here. Yeah, so I could have been competitive in this split probably. Maybe not a win for sure, but like a top 10 probably. Which makes sense because this is where my ring should be really around 2.2, 2.3, 2.5 if I manage to get a few clean races together. Anything above that is already kind of going crazy. But yeah, that was a good couple of races. That is me done for now at least. I don't know if I'll do anything later on. Maybe I might do LMP3 at Portland because that seems kind of fun, but I would have to buy the track, so I'm not sure. So yeah, as always, thank you, and yeah, see you guys, see you around. Oh, I didn't know about that. That'll be fun for sure. Is there an enduro at Sebring? Let me see. Let me just have a quick look. Quick look. Where is the? No, the enduro is this week, right? Yeah. That's a pretty good schedule actually. Ooh, this will be fun. Carnage? Oof, Carnage, but fun for sure. Yeah, Road Atlanta. Portland looks like a fun track, but don't even have it yet. Uh, Montreal is a cool track. Road Atlanta, Suzuka, Interlagos, then Belle Isle, which is a really cool track, but it's not great for multi-class, but it's really fun track. It's yeah, it's a cool track. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a, yeah. Well, the only one I did in the LMP3, yeah, we had to do a two-stop. I don't think you could stretch it. Maybe depending on the track. At Detroit, if you save a lot of fuel, you might be able to do double stop, single stop. But everybody else, it's probably not that easy. At least it might be possible, but it's not easy. You need to save a lot. Because the LMP2 goes, the LMP3, the LMP3, I mean, goes what 45 to 50 minutes on a stint, maybe a little longer depending on the track. So, but yeah, generally a two-stopper. And I think most people do a two-stopper because, yeah, saving it's too much fuel to save while staying competitive, I think. But then, yeah, again, as I said, you'd have to look at the numbers because some tracks you can save a lot more fuel than others, or you can save fuel more easily, or just burn less fuel in general. So if the fuel lasts you longer in terms of time. So, but yeah, generally two-stopper, yeah. And it also like depending on no, so the it's usually it's two and a bit tanks, like maybe 2.5 tanks. So you could do it you could split it into three equal parts, or you could just do full tank, and then a shorter stop at the end. I don't remember exactly from the LMP the enduro I did, but that was most part, which it's a really short track, so I don't know how much of a good comparison it is because I don't know how fuel consumption is compared to other tracks. Yeah, yeah, just that's the easiest thing to do. But what some people do is they'll split it into equal parts so that they can get tires at both stops, because otherwise you lose some time. You lose some time if you want to take tires on the second stop. So you could just do basically 40 minutes, and then till the end, another 40, right? Some people do it like that because that way you can save a bit of time, or not save a bit of time, but you can get fresh tires every stop. Which if you're doing full and then shorter stop at the end, I don't think the shorter stop is long enough. I think it usually will be like an extra 10 seconds to get all four tires. And depending on the track and the temperatures, that could actually be a decently important thing. Because some tracks, a full stint of the LMP3 destroys the tires. It depends. It depends on the track. Some tracks you can get away with it, others you can't. The good thing is you can see what your tires are like at the first stop, and then decide if it's worth the time lost. But I mean, you'd also have to check how much time you lose really, because I'm not sure about that. But I know you do. I'm pretty sure that at most tracks, the second stop, if you take tires, you lose some time. If you take four tires, if you take two, maybe not. But taking two tires is just tricky, especially on such a car as sensitive as the LMP3, because yeah. But at the same time, like it's in a two-hour enduro, most of the time you'll be far away from everybody else. So you'll be able to take the tires anyway if you want to, but sometimes you won't. But it's a 2 hour enduro, especially at something like Sebring, which is quite a tough track. It eventually will just open up and you'll be able to probably do it with 25 minutes to go. You'll be able to lose 10 seconds and not risk anything. Because you probably might not have anything to gain either. So, but yeah, I'm gonna jump off now. Have a nice day, and I'll see you around. Indeed, remains to be seen.